Yo, what's going on, guys? How are we doing? Welcome back to another Dream Part video. Today it's yeah, we're back. After last season's predictions, I'd even do a review video. That's how bad I was. But this season, hopefully, we pray, like Jesus, you're on my side, that we actually get some close ones and some ones on point this year. People might disagree with what I've chose. Obviously, you gotta stick to who you support or what you believe in, sort of thing. But with the current transfers, I think that have been actually like done now, done and dusted. Obviously, the season starts tomorrow. Hopefully, well, tonight, today you could say. Hopefully, this comes out just before the Arsenal Brentford game, which I think will be a very interesting game, first game of the season. But no furthermore, let's start. So number one. I don't know if we start from the bottom or the top. We'll start from the top. We'll start from the top. Right. So number one, Chelsea. Uh, Obviously you don't know that I am a Chelsea fan, but I think with Tuchel coming in, um, has been obviously it kind of shows for itself. We've won the Champions League. We've won the Super Cup. Okay, yeah, we scraped top four, but we had an FA Cup final. So defensively, obviously, yeah, people being critics, park the bus, whatever. But if it's going to win us games, as bad as it sounds, I don't mind that. As long as we play good football when we go, whether it's countering or playing from the back, which we've been doing. So that's us in first. Obviously, with Lukaku being added, we pray that he scores goals. He just 15 would be just lovely. Like for the whole season, that'd be banging. Number two, Manchester City, of course. It's going to be so tight. It always is tight in the top four. Especially the last couple of seasons, it's been realistically between the top two teams. Obviously, Liverpool, City. We haven't been there that much. Even United has scraped through sometimes. Obviously, finished I think it was second last season. And then and then third, Liverpool. I think they're definitely going to bounce back. Even though they got third last season, it wasn't like a comfortable third. They got it right at the last minute because obviously teams in that area dropped a lot of points. Normally Liverpool, obviously due to their injuries, which is fair enough. Obviously they lost literally their whole defence. But yeah, so if their strike force plays exactly how it always does, I can see them definitely be challenging between City, Chelsea, and then United. The strike force, defence. Obviously, San Varane, which is a big signing. Obviously, a lot of people were being like, "Yeah, is he good? Is he going to be good enough?" He's made mistakes in the past. Yeah, this that sort of thing. But the strike force, you can't take it away from him. Whether it's going to be Cavani up top as the number 9, Rashford, Sancho, Bruno Fernandes, Pogba, they're all world class players in their own rights. So yeah, that'd be interesting. At number 5, I've actually put Leicester. I think Leicester will actually generally challenge top 4 this season. With the new sign of Daku, I think it's Daku. I might be wrong. Baku. I was going to say Baku, but no, it's not. Yeah, the new striker. I think that's a fantastic signing. I think they've just signed a new centre back as well for a replacement, obviously, unfortunately, for Fafana. But I can't remember who that is. But I'm pretty, if I remember his name, but I think he's pretty good. And then number 6, I think Arsenal. I've gone for Arsenal top 6. They did have quite a bad season last season, but I think they'll definitely bounce back this season. It seems like Arteta's got them in the right sort of frame of mind during pre-season. Yeah, okay, they lost a couple, but the way they're playing, it seems like Nicolas Pepe's now stepped up. So I can imagine he'll do quite well this season. I'm pretty sure of it. Number 7, West Ham. They had a fantastic last season. With the fans coming back this season, I can see them definitely pushing top 6 this season. Between that area, 6th, 7th, 8th, 100%. 8th, I put Spurs. Now, this was quite tough because obviously it's not confirmed that Harry Kane is actually going yet. Obviously, there's been talks from a couple last month or so now whether he's leaving or not. Um, but it's supposedly that I say West Ham, Man City put another 150 million euro bid for Harry Kane. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And number 9, I went with Villa. Now Villa, they've lost Jack Grealish, but in my opinion, they've had the best transfer window in the Premier League. The players they've signed to replace Grealish across that front four, you could say, has been it is fair enough. I can't really complain about it. They could even challenge that Europa League spot between that area 100%. Well, I put them ninth because obviously, unfortunately, that they've got Emi Martinez, Tyrone Mings. In my opinion, that's it. I don't think they're good players like Konza, Matty Target, and Matty Cash at right back. They've got a good defence, but I don't think it's strong enough to battle in Europe, in my opinion. Tyrone Mings, yeah, cool. Emi Martinez, world class last season. But yeah, that's my opinion. Leeds 10th. I think I think they're just gonna keep hanging in that area. I don't think they'll challenge because of the way they play. They play so aggressive, but they concede a lot of goals. I don't know how many goals they conceded last season, but they did concede quite a few from pressing so high. But that's Bielsa ball. Like, you can't complain about how they play. It's so good to watch, and it's a pain in the ass to defend against as well. This one might. I would say this one would shock a few people. I think Everton 11th. I don't know what to think about Everton this season. Like, is Richarlison gonna step up? Is Calvert Lewin gonna step up again? Like, at the start of the season, Calvert Lewin was unreal, and then he just died. Like, halfway through the season, I think he got injured, but I don't know about Everton. I haven't heard much about them in the transfer window, anything like that. But yeah, this one was actually the one I was gonna say should shock a lot of people. Brentford, I put 12. Now, if right, Brentford play this, I think they'll do the Leeds of the season when they came up. Because when Leeds came up, they finished like 10th or 11th or 9th. It was in that area. Now Brentford, if they abuse Ivan Toney, or however you say his first name, they're asking for goals. Literally, the guy will put it on the plate in front of him. He takes penalties. He does it all. I know it's Championship, and he broke the record in Championship last season, but I ain't gonna stop him in the Prem. The guy knows how to score goals, so I see them doing pretty well this season. 13th, I put Wolves. The same again. I haven't heard much about Wolves in the transfer window. I haven't read up anything about it. Raul Jimenez, obviously, I'm imagine he's back now, fully fit. Pedro Neto, obviously, is their key man. I think. I love watching Pedro Neto. The way he scored a goal against us last season. I think it was at Stamford Bridge actually, and he just knows what he's doing. He can weave through anyone he wants. I think he'll be that key player this season. Number 14, I put Southampton. Obviously, they took one of our youths. I think they took two of our youths actually. To be fair, I don't know much about the youths. I know one of them said about. I think his name's Guy or something like that. He's supposed to be really, really good. But I'm pretty sure Southampton. Who else? They made another signing. It's a big signing as well. It'll bug me who it is now, but either way, they're making signings. So I think obviously last season I think they finished like 15th or 16th. I think they'll only step up a couple of places. Obviously they lost Danny Ings. Danny Ings, obviously, yeah, he was injury prone, but I'm still positive he scored like 10 plus goals last season for him. So obviously that's quite a big loss. 15 Brighton, obviously I was going to drop Brighton a bit lower. I was going to drop in the 16th, 17th area, but to be fair, Dunk's very good. Like, the defence, he controls it very well. Obviously, Ben White not being there this season is going to be a massive loss. The Arsenal signing him. But yeah, I still think they'll be okay. They've got some quality players in their team. Trossard, Mupai, whether he's dirty or not, I know people don't like him. But he's a good finisher. But yeah, I think that's my opinion on Brighton. I think they'll finish 15th roughly. 16th Burnley. They had if in my opinion, a relegation season last season. They were poor. They were really, really bad. They scraped results. I know they're known for being the sort of shit house of the Premier League, because they just fucking do what they do. But they scrape results. Like, I think that's what will keep them up. Like, Sean Dyche is an amazing manager. He's kept them in the league with like no funds. Like, fair play to the guy. But yeah, number 17 for Crystal Palace. I think they're gonna struggle. I put them 17th purely fat because they're strike force. Obviously, Wilfred Zaha is like their main man. He scores at least like 10 to 15 goals a season. Obviously, you add that on top of like Milivojevic with his penalties, and just Townsend, Benteke, like little adds on. It keeps them up. 18th up at Newcastle. They're going down. In my opinion, they're going down. There's no way they stay up this season. They were poor last season. I don't know how they did stay up. Obviously, the thing is, Newcastle can still stay up. They could knock Burnley or Palace down, in my opinion. Obviously, they got players like Sam Maxey, Jonjo Shelvey, Ryan Fraser. They've got good players. Like, it's not that they're like Fabian Shaw. They've got good solid players, but it's like they're not clicking. So we'll see. But Watford up at 19th. I just don't think they've got a strong enough. In my opinion, I think obviously big up Ben Foster, what a lad. I just don't know. It's hard to explain Watford. And then 20th up at Norwich. Obviously the loss of Buendia is gigantic. I know it's only one player, but that one player was, I'm pretty sure, 100% their player of the year last season. I don't think anybody else is going to carry him as much as Buendia was. But yeah, there you go. There's my 20. Comments down below what you guys think. Comments down below what your predictions were. I tell you what, actually, I haven't actually written this down, so in front of me right now I've got all the lists, but I didn't do the manager of the year, player of the year, youngest player of the year, and top goal scorer. So top goal scorer, that's gonna be tough. You know what? I'm gonna put belief in him. I'm gonna go Lukaku. I think he could do it with the service we gave Werner last season. And it's not just because I'm a Chelsea fan. It's purely the fact because he's been banging goals in Italy, and I know it's Italy, but it's not exactly he hasn't done it in the Premier League. He's scored goals in the Premier League. So I think with the service that we'll give him, he'll be up there. Youngest player of the year. Now, I don't know who's going to be enticed into that. I think it's under 23s. If so, I think it will be either Bukayo Saka or Havertz or Foden. Foden's the one that I'm more up about, but then Havertz is another one. I'll go with Havertz because I think Havertz is going to get more. I think he's going to get more game time than Foden, obviously at City, with Grealish coming in. So I'm going to go with Havertz. I think a lot of people have gone with Havertz, to be fair, minding that how well he's been doing in pre-season since the Champions League final. He's been very, very good for us. I think he's a player to watch this season, in my opinion. That's not just because, as I said, not because I'm a Chelsea fan. I just think he's starting to settle in, get used to the league, like how quick he's got to move the ball. Player of the year. Player of the year. Oh, that is going to be tough. Oh, that's actually quite hard. Player of the year. You know what? If he stays fit, I'll go Kevin De Bruyne. I'll go Kevin De Bruyne, player of the year again. If he's fit, he's gonna win it. There's no way he doesn't. Manager of the year. I'm gonna go Tuchel. Obviously, with our defensive record, things like that, I don't see why he can't win it. I know I sound so biased in this video, but there's nothing I can't not say Tuchel with the stats that he was doing when he took over. So obviously, if he brings that into this season, then I can see him winning it. If to be fair, if it's not him, then I think it would be Dean Smith from Villa. I think he's got a very good chance of doing well this season. To be fair, what else have there? I know the top squad did Lukaku, young player of the year, manager of the year. Oh, that's it, right? Young player of the year, manager of the year, top goal scorer. Yeah, done. There we go. That's it. Thank you, Charlie, for editing the video. Much appreciated. But yeah, good luck to everyone their predictions, and hopefully you lot smash it. But one thing before I go, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe, and also go over to my Twitch. I am back streaming again. Just certain little bits and bobs at the minute, obviously until FIFA comes out in a few weeks' time. Also, if you want to join a fantasy Premier League, there will be I'll put the code in the description, or I'll get Charlie to pop it up somewhere on the stream right now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, peace.